feminine. Let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are the Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Feminine, maybe it's time to clear that throat chakra, baby, because I done cleared mine and I feel excellent. It sounds clear, ain't it? It sounds real good. Sometimes you gotta speak a truth. You gotta speak a truth for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. All right, so I share that with you. All right, let us see what the messages are. What it is that Spirit has here for you on today. Thank you, Spirit. We have ghost. Oh, Lord. Okay. It says disappearing, cold and distant, no contact, leaving behind. Could this be someone you haven't heard from? Someone that ghosted you? We have around winter. Someone ghosted you and now you're going to hear from this person. This could be someone that was trying to deny their feelings. This could be someone that was afraid of their feelings, okay, that they were having. Child, I know some things be sounding crazy, but if you understand the mind for real and the tricks it can play on the heart, you would get it. All right, so we have visit, unexpected visit, phone call, knock, and riding by house. All right, so somebody's coming to see you. Somebody is coming to see you. They want to see you. They're embarrassed by how you look at them. You could also be the one that disappeared. Okay, you could have just stopped contacting them because the person was acting shady or acting funny or something. Okay, this could be someone that you haven't talked to for a while, but you're about to start talking to them again because the person is thinking about you and maybe you're thinking about them. This person may be someone that you felt like was afraid to take their mask off. They were still people pleasing when it comes to society. What they care about is like what other people care about. It's not necessarily the things they really care about. You know, it's like, take that mask off. Okay. Stop pretending for others. Yeah. We have air signs. Could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Does not have to be. Could be anywhere on their chart. Okay. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, North Node does not matter. Any placement at all on their chart. Air sign. All right. But air sign is communication, logic, thought. All right. So all of that could also be what it is. I've been thinking about you. The situation makes sense, or, you know, what you said makes sense, or I see why you did this, this, and this, and I want to talk about it. Okay. Triggers. Yeah. Yep. Makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. All right. We have evidence. It says law enforcement, temptation, criminal history, and avoiding the 12. Child, good night. That temptation stood out like it was nobody but I said temptation. All right. So you may feel like somebody is temptation. Okay. And then this person sitting here with the handcuff. This might be a bad boy, honey. This may be. Okay, and that keeps coming up, honey. Maybe that's why you said I'm going to ghost the situation, because this is a bad boy. Or this is somebody that is not really giving the attention, not really giving the time. This is like a player. Okay, player from the Himalaya. This person is not someone who takes serious or something like that. Okay. Avoiding the 12. Maybe this person, hey, they avoid you like you 12. That's another thing that just came through. That's funny. They avoid you like they want to run. They want to run from the boys. That's hilarious. We have justice here. They could actually be on the run from the boys, though. Seriously, not a joke. The way that just came out, that they might be for real. Who knows? All right, legal matters, divorce, legal papers, and court visit. It could be something going on with a karmic here as well. Oh Lord, yep, jealousy, talking behind back, being envious, pettiness, attention seeking. Oh gosh. Third, feminine, we have appreciation. So masculine wants to show you that they care about you. Yeah. You know, I care about you. I want to show you some love. I say masculine. So, child, that just flew out. That must be who we talk about. It must be. It just flew right on out. Yeah, third party. That's what it is. Okay, so this is your masculine. The reason that the commitment couldn't happen and getaway couldn't happen or something like that couldn't happen is because of third party. Or the reason commitment can happen is because of third party. So this person is like, I'm trying to, you know, still link up. You like, no. You know, because they be avoiding you like you 12 or something like that. Avoiding you like you 12 or avoiding the situation like it's that. You know what I mean? Or something. That's how you feel. But I don't see that. Not with visit and getaway. The person is still yearning for you, still desiring you. Okay. This person may have a family situation going on here with third party. That's where it came out at. Okay, it says building a foundation, feeling safe, starting a family. Okay, so that's the thing about it. If this is your safe space, beloved, then, you know, stay there. That's the thing. If this is your happy place, your safe space, stay there. But the person keep coming towards you, so I can understand your frustration here. I get it. Yeah, I understand that, but it's really nothing for you to be upset about. It's just, you know, leave them alone. It's that kind of thing. If the person is not coming in with good energy and that's how you feel about it, you just leave them alone. Okay? Yeah, we have divine feminine. Yeah, because you're divine feminine and they may feel like you're their divine feminine. You're closed off to them, but I mean, the person is not available for you. They keep avoiding you. That's what it says. You know, avoiding you like you to 12. That's really what they keep telling me. So either this person is a bad boy, and we saw justice, we kept seeing it, you know, who's going through something with that, with the third party and the family situation, and we saw that before last week. Okay, if you didn't see that, go back. Something along those lines with this individual. And wearing a mask, see, putting on the front, people pleaser, hidden motives, weird behavior. You really want feminine, but because you in this situation over here is comfortable, it doesn't challenge you to grow beyond whatever you got going on with this energy. You just stay right there where you at. And so feminine, you said, okay, cool, closed off, and the door is closed in. But they want to open the door though. They don't want it to be closed off. So see, the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, if it's not, again, anywhere on your or their chart, then we're talking about emotions. We're talking about intuition. Okay, so our subconscious, all right? So this person is like sending you telepathic messages or wanting you to open your heart to them, and different things like that is what comes up. But look at this situation that you have here. You're not giving me much to work with because masculine has this mask on, but you don't. All right, so let's see. Let's see here for our feminines. Thank you, Spirit. If you hear the guys outside, they're doing work out there, and right now they're having a little lunch break or whatever, child. So they sitting down and kicking like ain't nobody been in. So let us see what messages come out. Okay. It says, need time to heal. All right. Right now, I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you. It's about me. Exactly. You just needed some time to heal. All right. So again, put yourself on whichever side. But if it were you that ghosted, then it was because you needed time to heal. When you come back, it's going to be like, all right, I'm healed. What's up? And you're going to become, it's going to be different. It's a difference that they're going to feel. They're going to sense. They're going to know. This is just different, you know, and if they don't believe it, let them test the water. You know, the energy of your heart is closed off because the person is not emotionally available for you. So I don't see you just letting yourself sit there for this person. All right. But the second that they go to think you're dating someone is when they're going to pull up on you and try to ride by your house, knocking on the door, stuff like that. Child, they just said knocking on the window. This person might be a little obsessed with you. I ain't going to lie. This is giving very much so we'll hop out the bushes on you. Okay. Where you been at? Who was you with? Where you? Whoa. Wasn't you just over there with everybody? Why are you worried about it so much? All right. And they really know that they can't be. So I feel like this person will want to say things and wants to do things, but they know they cannot. It's not their place to do so. So they don't say nothing because there ain't nothing they can say, you know. It says, it's simple, really. How do I feel? I want you, us, forever. Okay. You know, that's probably how you feel too. You're like, all right, you know, right here, let me go. Yeah. So the thing is, you know that you deserve better. They know it because this person is in a situation. Now, they may also, what if third party is like, you see, unavailable was not even supposed to be in this deck. Exactly. It says this person is unable to give you all you deserve. Exactly. We might as well just end the reading right there. Boom. You see what I'm saying? Because what's the point? Yeah, will you listen? What is there to listen to? That was the title of the video yesterday, remember? Blue is not ever just going to put a title. It's either it's a channeled message that I got literally during the reading, sometime before or after the reading, but it always ties into the reading. You understand what I'm telling you? So yeah, that energy's been there. But anyway, what if third party is like in law enforcement, and that's why they're like, oh, I ain't doing that because this person gonna come after me, they crazy. You know how people be. Chad, that's probably like, I can't move, I can't do nothing. Well, that's your business. Let feminine go then, you know. We have nervous. It says, you make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Now, mind you, this person right here with this visit and nervous coming out, you're my favorite. That's why they're nervous. You know how you feel when you were younger and you get around your or how you felt when you were younger and you get around a crush or something like that. Person is crushing on you. Okay, so and they may feel like they're not good enough for you because of the lifestyle they live or certain things they do. Who knows? You know, they might feel like you're that person that they want, but it's not realistic, and that's not true either. You know what I mean? But sure, you can't convince nobody that they're not good enough. I mean, that they are good enough for you. If they think they aren't, then shoot. Who are you to believe different, right? So it says, you're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share. You're my person. All right, so that could be, again, air sign. If it's not an actual Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, then this is someone who has something they want to communicate, something they want to express. Air sign, air element. Okay, you're on this person's mind. I want to talk to you. Yeah, but see, you think, yeah, you're like, Here's the thing. I know that you're obsessed with me. And you got this thing where you like to try to act like that's not what it is. It's giving obsessed. Okay? It gave, it gives, it's giving, it will continue to give obsessed because that's what you are. But then when I bring that to your awareness, you gaslight and say that's not what it is. Oh no, that's what it is. You're obsessed. Okay? So it says, I think I'm obsessed with you. No, you are. I think about you all the time, stalk your socials, and hope I run into you when I'm out. Gaslighting you. I have been lying to and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. It's that you wasn't strong enough to admit that you're obsessed with feminine. You see, they were trying to deny their feelings. It's easier to pretend and wear this mask with this karmic person. They can't do that with you because everything with a karmic is shallow. They both wearing masks. They don't go deep. They might be together. They might, do all that other stuff. They're not going deep. Trust me, they don't. The levels that you and this person have gone to, that you go to, they don't. Okay? It's not. But the person is not available to give you what you deserve. So, you have to remove yourself from the energy. It doesn't mean you don't care about them. Yeah, see, you hurt me. That's the thing. It's doesn't mean you don't care about them. You were coming from a place of, I am hurt, I'm going to heal. Because when a person is coming from a hurt place, they become bitter. Okay? And when you're a divine feminine, you're not going to allow yourself to become bitter and sit in a bitter energy. I'm bitter. See, you know what I mean? Do you know what bitter is? It's like the opposite of sweet, right? Okay? So you can experience that emotion, that feeling as well. And you don't want that to be a feeling, a taste that stays in the mouth. You understand what I'm saying? You want to get rid of that. And I feel like their concern now is, are you just bitter toward me and just don't want to deal with me? And that's why I said, when you come back, it's going to be like obvious that you're not bitter with them. You're okay with them. Hee hee ha ha. But this is different. Because you're not available, you're never, like the way you're seeing it is not that they're not ever going to be, but that they have never been available thus far to give you what you have deserved. So you're not sitting around waiting on it. Okay. So you have your perfection. That's what it is. It's like the dream girl, but the dream girl is in your reality, and then you mess it up because you self-sabotage things whenever you get blessings that you pray for. All right, but it says, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. Exactly. It's like opposites attract. You get what I'm saying? You have similarities, but you're different in so many ways. All right. Then it says, you're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart and I really enjoy our conversations. All right. You're so smart. And like, is it true? You know what I'm saying? The second they think that you're dealing with somebody, oh my God, is it true? Why? What difference would it make? If you over there with what your girl, not what you call it, what your girl. Child. Yeah, playing games. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? The player from the Himalaya. It's just that the game is weak now. You know what I mean? It's not that you're not a player. It's just that the game is weak now. That's it. So it says, this is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. You see what I'm saying? That's why you cut them off. Because you think it's a game. And they do. They do. You see? They do think it's a game. Yeah, it says I'm single. Do you see this? It's a third party here, but I'm single. You know why? Because they want to continue to entertain both. So, let's say a person is with them, but they're not like married. The only time you really forbidden fruit is when you married. You can't touch that. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. You can't touch that. That's forbidden, baby. Other than that, you single, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. You could have an engagement ring on. You could have been engaged for 29 years. It doesn't matter. You're engaged, so you're single. You is not nobody's wife. You're not nobody's husband. You're single. You might be, in a single ship with somebody because y'all been together for 30 years, but you could be with whatever you want and do whatever you want. You're not married. You didn't take any vows underneath or with God. You didn't do none of that. So what are you talking about? You're single as a Pringle. That's where they coming from. They like, I could do whatever I want. You don't view it like that though. You with this person. You have a family with this person. You're not single. They don't look at it like that. They could be engaged, on the borderline of being married. They could be in what they call a common law marriage because they've been together for so long, and you know they bills been coming to the same address for so long and everything like that. It wouldn't matter. They still look at it like I'm single as a Pringle. That's because they're a player. They don't look at it as, yeah, I'm in a relationship with somebody. And because you know you deserve commitment, they know you deserve commitment. That's why you haven't gotten it yet. That's why nothing has progressed yet. Because what you deserve, they're not in a position to offer you. They may not be in the mindset of wanting to offer that to you. They may not think that that's a lifestyle for them. If we start a lifestyle card, they would much rather, you know, put on for the streets, get fly for everybody, attract all the ladies, what they call it back in the day, all the honeys. That's what they want to do. They don't give a darn about, you know, the home thing. And then think about that bad boy lifestyle and all that fast life. A lot of them are not settling down. And when they do, it's not really settling down. And the people that they're with know that. They know that they be out here. And they're okay with that because this is a lifestyle that I decided I'm okay with because of certain things that it provides me with. So I'm okay with that because once you get used to living a certain way, you're going to want to keep doing that because you're not going to want to go back to what you was doing before. It's not as fast. It's not as quick. You have to work harder, all that type of stuff. It's like feeling like you're going from celebrity status to being normal all over again or something. And you don't want to do it. So you just stay and put up with everything that this person is doing to you. Not everybody, because people who love themselves clearly won't do that. You're able to see beyond this person's mask. You're able to see a lot of the situation, whether this person discussed it with you or not. You're able to see it, you know, for what it is. See it straight. Okay, hitting straight. You're able to see it just for what it is. But, so I said, let me go. You and they know you deserve someone better. It's like you're my soulmate. All right, but because they feel like you are this certain person to them, it's not the right time. It's never going to be the right time with a person like that. You see what I'm saying? That's why Spirit said that. Blue wouldn't choose to use the word preferably of never. That, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to use that word because I feel like, well, God is almighty and God can do all things. But if God is like a person is not getting it, they ain't getting it. You know? You ain't going to force them to get it. That they have to be the ones to get it. Okay? So we have ghosted. Again, that's twice now. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like, and then with getaway here. See, you ghosted the situation, but the person is like, let's get away. Let's run away. Like, come on. Let's go. Like, I'm telling you, the more you choose yourself, the more this person yearns for you. However, it still doesn't seem like they're in the right place to give you what you deserve. You understand? So I'm praying that although that may not be what you wanted to hear today, that you understand that Spirit's going to tell you what you need to hear. And we're going to work on your healing part. You know, more so. You're already doing a great job with your healing part. You don't have to let this break you down. You know what I mean? Like, it hurts, yes, you know. But again, you don't have to allow a bitter taste to stay in your mouth. Get that up out you and get something sweet going on, you know. So yeah, they like, this isn't goodbye, child blue. It says, I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. Yeah, that's probably where it was coming from. Like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna go over here with this person. And they're like, I'm single. And I'm gonna go over here with this person. I'm single. Because look where it fell out at. I'm single. This isn't goodbye. I'm single. This isn't goodbye. No, you're playing games. You go over there. You stay over there. Or whatever you have going on. Let feminine do her thing. You know, that's what it is. But because the two of you share emotional intimacy, what did I say? Y'all go deep. You and this person are not on no shallow level. When it is your twin flame, y'all go so far beyond the freaking... You understand what I'm telling you? So they don't go that deep with nobody else. Only you. That's it. So it's never going to be a, oh, I'm never thinking about this person. Yeah, but they're just not in the right frame of mind, right frame of spirit to give you what you need, right frame of heart to give you what you deserve. All right. So it says, I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. This person is only that deep with you. Child, I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you're talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you, child. Exactly. Showing out. Very much so showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Child, you ain't gotta tell us. We know that. We know that part already, masculine. All right, my fantasy. Ooh, child. You see, they got the family and then they got the fantasy. This my family, then you my fantasy. Child, you said what? It's, you're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for ... inspiration. I want you. I just told you yesterday that somebody was touching themselves. I just told you that. I just told you that. Okay, and see, this is it. Let the past go. They want to have you act like none of the things that have happened. Whenever y'all come back, they want you to just hit reset. Like none of that stuff ever happened. No, you like, no, it happened. You supposed to handle this with care the entire time. You didn't. You were playing games. The way you've been acting, responding, posting, all of it, right, was to get attention from me and others. But you didn't get my attention. You got other people's attention. That's the playing games. You didn't come direct. You didn't come straightforward. You didn't say it's simple, really. It's simple, but did you make it simple? You made it complicated. You see what I'm saying? You overcomplicated a simple situation. And so right here it says, will you listen? There are so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? Twin flame. I can't make this shit up. This is your twin. Will you listen, divine feminine? I know you're my twin flame. Will you listen? I'm sorry, I was bugging. I was very immature with the way I handled this situation. Sorry. Can you talk to me, please? That's where they're coming from. All right, child. It says, you activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. All right, this is definitely twin, and this is definitely a situation. All right, and I'm not judging you. Shit. All right, I don't have to go through a certain situation in particular to be here with you, sis. I'm not judging you, okay? So missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. You see? Oh, masculine. What do you have going on with you? In the back of the bag. No, masculine. Okay. No. All right. Thank you, spirits. What are the messages for our feminines? Dun. Yeah, I'm clearing those chakras. Don't mind me, y'all. Dun. Yeah, like Blue play too damn much. All right, let's go. Oh, do you see Ace of Cups in reverse, child? You ain't playing with this person. I play too much, but you ain't playing with this person. That's for sure. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, and the Hermit. See, you went ghost. That's 3 times, y'all. It said ghosted. You definitely ghosted. Whoever I'm talking to, you ghosted. You the ghost. You Casper. Hey, Casper, you ghosted. You know why? Because they was playing with you. And even though it was love, even though it was passion, even though it was chemistry, all that attraction, all that good jazz, you said it ain't enough. It's not enough to keep this thing going because it's clearly not going. You see what I'm saying? Hello. You try to paint a different picture. I'm not doing that. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. You said I'm going to let this thing go ahead and spin forward. Okay, look. I said spill. Ace of Cups is in reverse. You said frick it. Who cares? Frick it. You know? That's what I see. You know, like, this is for my dead homies. Like, that's you pouring out shit for your dead homies at this point. You know? At this point. For real, because you like, ain't no way this person could be serious with the offer that they were making to me. You wanted me to drink this poison from this cup? Like, that's how I see it with that cup in reverse. You like, And then the Hermit stays to herself. She has her amulet on. I just think that is so funny. You're like, I'm not rocking with you. 2 of Wands. If I have to pick and choose between rocking with you or not rocking with you, I pick not rocking with you. And it's probably because of the way that this person is. No, probably. This is the way they did you. Okay? It wasn't right. It wasn't right, masculine in the back of the back. You have the sun card. This person makes you happy. If they make you so happy, then why would you have treated them that way? Yeah, Five of Swords. Exactly. Five of Swords is the energy of sabotaging something. You sabotaged it. All right, so the Magician is here. They're certainly pulling on your energy. It's not the first or only time we've mentioned it in the last few readings. All right, Knight of Swords, I'm rushing in to tell you something. I know what I must do. What must you do? Because even when you rush back in, you're still gaslighting. And how are you gaslighting? Because you acting like ain't nothing to acknowledge, ain't nothing to say. If you do say something, ain't saying nothing. You get what I'm saying? It's like, what is this person doing? Here we have the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. So my baby sound like he stepped on a Lego. That don't be painful when you step on Legos, right? Oh my gosh. The Six of Wands is overcoming obstacles and challenges, and the Five of Wands is the challenges. So they feel like, yeah, if I come in, I say what I have to say, then we'll be good. No, you don't remember what you did or what happened. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. I can't make this up. You don't remember what you did or what happened. It's not about you coming in and saying anything. It's about what's happened over time, or what you've said over time. How many times? How often? That type of thing. It's about patterns at this point. Patterns teach you everything you need to know about a person. What are a person's patterns? Patterns. For those of you who like, what the hell is a pattern? Pattern. What is a person's pattern? What do they show you consistently? That's who they are. You don't have to try to paint a different picture. And don't think nothing else is going to magically pop up. No, what you see is what the hell it is. Okay? And yes, people grow, people evolve. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when somebody is coming disrespectful from the rip. That's just what it is. They're a disrespectful person. Okay? We have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, but you're still your heart's desire is wish fulfillment. They feel like you're perfection. The more they get to know you, the more they feel like that. Have y'all noticed that in all the readings? The more this masculine gets to know about you, the more they feel like, damn, you really are perfection. You're like a dream girl. It's not a joke because you really put the time, the energy, the love into yourself. It's not a game. So again, a person that does not love themselves is going to deal with certain things because shit, I think this is what love is. But when you love yourself, you know better. You're like, oh, hell nah, this is not what love is. I'm going to pour this poison out. Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm going to ghost this situation. I don't owe you an explanation. Because when you get to a point of Ten of Swords, you already know what you did. We're grown. You're grown. I don't have to tell you what you did. Okay, so Nine of Wands, boundaries up. Nobody's playing. Temperance, you know, everything's been made right. You've healed. Again, Temperance is also wanting to reconcile. They're going to come in being affectionate. Come in wanting to speak truth. That's how you feel about that. You saw the air quotes. Truth. Is it really truth? Is their version of the truth. Okay, that's why I said the Lovers. Now that's the truth. Is this your divine counterpart? Yes. Is this your twin flame? Yes. Is it a twin flame soulmate? Yes. Do the two of you have emotional intimacy and go deeper than any other connection you've ever experienced? Yes. And vice versa? Yes. However, is the person treating you the way you should supposed to be treated? Not supposed to be treated. No, they're not. They're not treating you the way you're supposed to be treated. They're not. Okay, the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about communication, progress. So I've already expressed myself. If you really cared, then there would be progress. You see what I'm saying? A person who is serious about you is going to put that work in. We have the Moon. All right. Okay. So the Moon and the Sun. It's feminine and masculine energies. Whatever's done in the dark will come to the light. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, because they don't like you not talking to them, not dealing with them. It's going to mess with them because, again, you're the only person that they go this deep with. And when a person is going through a certain thing or a person lives a certain lifestyle and they have that, they have an actual safe space, like a real one, not a fake one, they're not about to try to lose that. I have a real safe, not a fake one. I'm not losing that. I done been through hell and back. Okay, and now that I have a safe space, I'm not losing my safe space for nobody. And I want somebody to try to intervene with what I got going on with mine. That's how this masculine's coming. But when you love somebody for real, you're supposed to come like that. Only thing is, the third party's in the way. And the playing games and the trying to deny feelings and the people pleasing, mask. Did I say all that already? Same shit. All that together, same shit. All right, so that's basically what we got. So with the Wheel of Fortune again, I'm gonna let this spin forward. I'm gonna let this spill out. All that came out together. Now the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles being what? Building a stable partnership, a stable life with somebody. Okay, this is security. We talking long money, y'all. We talking about, I'm thinking about my great grands. What can I leave for my great grands so that they're not struggling the way that people had to struggle before? You understand what I'm saying? That's the Ten of Pentacles. So this is the only type of time you're on. If they're not on that type of time, then y'all on two different frequencies. That's what you're focused on. That's what you want to do. That's where your head is at. How can I, take my life, my family's life to the next level? I'm not trying to play games with nobody. Yeah, Temperance. Temperance again, forgiveness, reconciliation, healing, divine intervention, and protection. Spirit's not going to let the person get too close if they're playing with you. Because you're not playing. Okay? You like, Spirit's like, this is a wife or this is a husband. You understand? You don't play with that. So again, I feel like everything that I'm sharing with y'all, I'm sharing with y'all for a reason. Understand what I'm saying to you. Listen. Yeah, exactly. The Empress is a wife. You need a husband. An Empress needs an emperor. You don't just come in your type of fucking way. When I'm an Empress, you step right. You don't just step funky however you want to. You don't do that. Mind your step. Please mind your step for real, because I'm certainly minding it. I'm observing. I'm paying attention to every detail. I promise you. Just because I'm not rah-rah, toxic and all that all the time doesn't mean that I'm not watching you and I won't bring it up when it matters most. And if you keep avoiding me and ducking me like I'm 12, you don't have to worry about me no more. But the person is in love with you. King of Cups. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups energy, reconciliation, apology. Please don't block me out. Don't not talk to me, Don't not. You better not, type of shit. You better not. Yeah, they know they didn't do right. If they had to choose between karmic or you, they would choose you. They would choose you. They're very drawn to you, very attracted to you. Someone may practice witchcraft. I know that the Queen of Cups is how you show up. She's a psychic. She's intuitive. But the Queen of Wands is known as a witch. Now, the two can have similarities, but they're different in many ways, and they can also take on each other's energies. So it's all about what you consider what to be what, in my opinion. We're not going down that rabbit hole, but I just feel like that's the thing. This person feel like, damn, it's like the battle of the Brujas. Battle of the Brujas, but not really, because you said I'm over it already. Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're flame too high anyway. It's not a matter of battle of the Brujas. It wouldn't be nothing to battle, but you're not doing it. Because why should you have to? All right, the underlying energy here is the Magician. Exactly. It wouldn't be nothing to battle, but why should you have to? Yeah, you see, family fear. That's all it is. It's because they started a family with the person. That's what makes them afraid. So you do your family thing. You're not mad at them for that. Now, if you come over here trying to play games, yes, then we have a problem. Then, Houston, now we have a problem. Okay? Don't come over here playing games. Just do your family thing. All right? I respect it. Yeah, I love you. We can just be friends. You said this to this person already, probably. That's why it came out like this. But they keep on trying. That's a Ten of Swords. You don't want to keep on doing that. All right, it says memories, the past, old flame, nostalgic, acquaintance, trust, support, loyalty, soulmate, twin flame, soul contract, soul connection, past lives. Yep, we already know who that is. All right, the battery's dying. That's why I'm reading fast, y'all. Don't mind me. When I change the battery, I'll be back. Family, single. Trust me, I'll be back. Ghosted. Is that 4 times now? 5 times? Oh my God. Is that 4 or 5 times that you had ghosted? You ghosted person because you just do your family thing. Just do your family thing. Or you ghosted a person because you know that you want to build with somebody and they're already building with somebody. So you well, the two things don't mix or something like that. Child, those are messages though. This is your reading. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Person is making themselves available for you right now. If you're interested in the book club, send me an email. All other information can be found in the description box beneath this video. That's crazy. Battery dying. I'll speak to you soon. Peace and